Okay, children. Now before that we have taken example one universal set and one single set. Now we are taking the A and B. So in this we can take 2 or 3 or 4 also, but in the 10th class it is restricted for only 2 sets. So let us take now A and B elements are set. So first of all this is what universal set, and now when 2 sets are written in the Venn diagrams, so two circles we have to write, sometimes overlapping and non-overlapping. When these combine, this is all overlapping circles. When we have to write things, when they are having common elements, here 2 and 4 are the common elements, so then we have to write the overlapping. When there are no common elements in both and B, then they are called as disjoint sets. When A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is equal to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then there are no common elements A and B, then they are called as disjoint sets. Then the circles will not be overlapping. Then we write the circles as individually, right? But here there are common elements, that's why the circles are overlapping. Let us take the first circle as A and second circle as B. So how to write these elements means here. So what are the common elements here? 2 and 4. 2 and 4 are the common elements. First of all, in the overlapping part we have to write 2 and 4. So what are the remaining elements? 1, 3, 5. It should be written in this part. And the remaining elements of B, already 2 and 4 written in this combined part, and the remaining elements are what? 6 and 8. So in this way, now A union B is expressed in the set builder form, and if we write all the elements of A union B, then we will write as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and which is equal to what? Universal set. Sometimes A union B is equal to universal set. So for example, if the universal set is continued as 9, 10. Now it is not equal to universal set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 is missing, 7 not there here. So the remaining elements are what here? 7 and 7, 9, 10. So the remaining elements should be written in the universal set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what are the elements of in A and B? That is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5 not there here. Actually here 4, 6, 7 also not there here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and next one is what? 6, 8. So once again we will write here all the elements of A, that is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2, 4 already repeated, 6, 8. So now here universal set is equal to 1 to 10 elements, but here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and the remaining elements are written in the rectangle, that is what? 7, 9 and 10. So this is how we can write the A union B in the Venn diagram. This Venn diagram can also be written in the shaded part. Suppose the elements are not given, then how to write the A union B? When the elements are not given, then A union B, how to draw the Venn diagram of A and B? Is a universal set, then A union B can be by using the shading part. This is called as A union B. So now here we will write it as A union B is equal to, this is the part as A union B. This is the when elements are not. When the elements are given, we will write it as in this way, and when the elements are not given, by using the shading part, A union B is equal to this. So this is how we can draw the Venn diagrams when the elements are given and when the elements are not given. And the next, suppose if we take the A intersection of B. Now suppose if we take A intersection B elements, then so first set, there are all same example we are taking here. So what are the, this is universal set and this is A and this is B, and here what are the common elements here? Now already we know that A intersection B. A intersection B means only common elements which are in A and B. What are the common elements? 2 and 4. What are the common elements here? 2 and 4. So this is what A and B. Should not write the remaining elements. Only common elements can be written as. So that is 2, 4. The same way, suppose if you want to draw the Venn diagram without using the elements, suppose by using the shaded part, by using the shading, the diagrams, then when the elements are not given, this is universal set. Sometimes we also can write A, B, and now we will write the only this one as what? Shading part. This is what? A union B. when elements are not given, and this is what A intersection B. Now for this A intersection B is equal to, sorry, A intersection B is equal to, by using the shading part, this is what A intersection B. Now already we learned here about A union B when elements are not given, and this is what A intersection B. Then what about A minus B? Let us go through the Venn diagram. So A minus B, A minus B, A minus B. So here this is A and this is B. Suppose when you subtract A minus B, common element should be subtracted, and what are the elements here? 1, 3, 5 elements should be written. So here 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. This is what A minus B. Suppose if you want to take B minus A. So this is the part of A minus B. And if we suppose this is B minus A, 2 and 4 are cancelled. What are the elements here? 6 and 8. And this part is nothing but what here? B minus A. And the middle one, what are the common elements? 2 and 4. This part is what here? A intersection B. So here without elements, this is what, this part is what, only this part, that is this part is nothing but A minus B, and the right side part is nothing but B minus A, and the middle part is, overlapping part is nothing but A intersection B. So when the elements are not given, then how to write, how to draw the Venn diagram? Let us see here the remaining of A union B. So all can be explained in one diagram also. Say this is A and this is B and this is what, universal set. So let us take A elements. A elements are not given. No. Let us draw the A with this shading part, horizontal lines, and B completely, B part as what, vertical lines. So through this also we can define what is A union B. A union B means complete part that is equal to horizontal plus x part, combined part plus vertically. So this is another way how to represent. This is one way, A union B. In another way also you can define 1, 2, 3 parts.